Guys, thanks for coming back. Hi, me again. I just want to thank you once again for all the comments and the views. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to do something a little different today. Today I'm going to be shaving with a straight. And I've never was able to find information on this straight. I asked around. No one knows anything about the stamping on there. But it is a great shaver. Works really well. Today's my second day on the bay, so I'm going to be using Ginger's Garden Bay Rum Lime. It's a great soap, great scent, and it's going to be the glycerin version. I don't usually use a pre-shave, but today I'll be using Taub's Chamomile pre-shave oil. I'll be using my Nate Clark Synthetic Custom. Beautiful brush, works very well. For aftershave, I'll be using Ogallala Bay Rum Limes and Peppercorn. This is one of my favorite Bay Rum aftershaves. I'm not really, I mentioned before, I don't really like the scent of straight Bay Rum, but you know, when it's mixed with other things, I enjoy it. And then I'll be finishing it off again with Integrity Aftershave Balm, my favorite aftershave balm. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and wet my brush, and I've had the soap soaking in the tin. And by the way, these tins are great for soap. I find them at the Dollar Tree for 99 cents. They're also magnetic, so you can hang them up. But great tins for $1. And they're perfect size for soaps. They hold probably up to about 4 ounces of soap. So I'm just going to start loading the brush. I'm not going to be doing much talking this time. I'm going to try and get 2 passes done before my time is up. And I'll probably only be doing 2 passes today. So I started off using straights in January. When I started wet shaving, I started off with straights and shavettes, and then I moved into the DEs. But I've been using my straight a little more lately, so I thought I'd just do a video. I'm barely getting my technique back. I kind of lost a little there because I took a long period without using it, and but I feel I'm getting more comfortable again, and getting my shaves are getting more comfortable as well. So that's nice and loaded up. I'm just going to go ahead and wet my face. And a little, maybe 3 drops of the pre-shave. That should be good. That smells nice. It smells like maybe a tea, some kind of tea that I've smelled before. Maybe a sleepy time tea with chamomile. Pretty nice scent. And we're gonna go ahead and start loading. And people ask about the glycerin soaps from Ginger's Garden, and they're great as well. I started off using nothing but the glycerin until recently. I tried the tallow, but I was always satisfied with the glycerin as well. They're good soaps. And if you want a real nice brush, custom made for a great price, I would recommend getting in contact with Nathan Clark. He makes beautiful brushes, and he keeps communication with you throughout. He works with you, see what you want, and he makes brushes to your specs. He uses the material you want. I have 2 brushes from him already, and I have a beautiful one that should be on the way soon. So check out Nathan Clark on Etsy at Shaving Savings. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my first pass with the grain. Rinse that off. And my grips might be a little different than others. I just try to find what's comfortable for me, and a lot of times I actually feel myself wanting to hold the razor straight, hold the handle straight, but I just try and feel what's comfortable for me, and go from there. I also have a bad shoulder. My right shoulder is pretty bad, so sometimes it's hard for me to reach over and hold the razor in certain ways, but I'm not really comfortable with my left yet. I do practice sometimes, but I'm not going to do that right now. And I probably could have added more water on that pass on the soap. It was a little dry, but that's my fault. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and go ahead and go for my second and final pass. Usually I'll do 3, but for the sake of the video and the length of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 today and finish off. But I did leave the soap a little dry on that first pass. That was my error. It had nothing to do with the soap. The soap is great. It smells great. I love the scent of the bay rum and the lime together. The lime is not like a sweet candy lime. It's a natural type of lime, and I like that. I prefer that to the sweeter. I've tried some that are where the lime scent is more of a sweet candy type scent, and I don't really enjoy those much. But this one I do enjoy. Make sure my hands are nice and dry. I don't want the razor to slip. And I'm going to go from the ear to the nose this time. That was better that time. The soap, I did add a little water, and it was a lot better that time. I should have added more water in the beginning, but Those are just things we learn along the way. And I got it all over my shirt here. It's from putting my head down. So I'm going to go ahead and just... When you don't have a neck, it's kind of hard to keep the leather on your neck. So I get it all over my shirt all the time. And on the neck, I'm going to be going up. And this area here, when you're going up on your chin, that's where I sometimes forget to adjust my angle. And the other day I mentioned that I had a nick in that area, and that's because I didn't follow the contour on my neck, and I kept the same angle, and I did get a little nick there. But I've been remembering lately to follow that angle and to adjust my angle. And this is the area where I have trouble. I have these little, I guess you would say, wrinkles or lines here, and sometimes on the pass going up, I do tend to nick myself in that area too. I just try to stretch it as best as I can. And it's not completely as close as I like it, but like I said, I'm still getting used to using the straight again, so I'm satisfied with that for now. Regularly I do another pass, but I'm gonna go ahead and just let that go for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off. Pat dry. Then I'm going to grab my aftershave here. Apply some aftershave. I really love the scent of this. And these aftershaves are actually great. They're actually not too drying. They're moisturizing. Great performance. But just because I love my Soap Commander Integrity, I'm going to go ahead and apply a small amount. And this is the unscented version. It does have a little bit of menthol, but it doesn't really affect the scent. You can smell it, the menthol at first, and it's nice and cooling, but after the menthol dissipates, you're left with just the scent of the aftershave, and that's what I love about the Integrity. So that's it for today. Just so remember to always clean your hardware really good, your brushes, your razors, keep them dry so we don't get no rust on them. And thanks again for joining me. Have a blessed day. Always remember, Jesus loves you, and God bless you.